Welcome back to Being Bielsa. It's episode 12, the last episode of my first season in charge of Leeds United. We have already been promoted to the English Premier League. A marvellous achievement. We've actually already hit 101 points with 2 games to go. We're 1 ahead of Stoke, but we've got 2 games left to play. They've only got 1. We're both up automatically, but it would be nice to round this season off by winning the Championship. I think we deserve that. Stoke have taken us all the way. They have been on top at times, but generally we've been top of the table, haven't we? Look at this. Since the 3rd week, there's not been that many weeks that we were second. There was a spell here, but we've managed to recover back to top of the table. Looks like Derby, Bolton are pretty much down. They're not officially down yet. QPR could go down. Derby and Rotherham are probably the other 2 teams in trouble by the looks of it. I think, Wigan still technically in trouble as well. Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea, Bristol City and Aston Villa currently the teams in the playoffs, but that could change as well. We've got Middlesbrough, who could qualify for the playoffs if they can win their last 2 games and results go their way. And also Preston, who are in the same position. So they've got something to fight for. We kind of don't. I know we could win the league, but the main task is getting promoted from the Championship. But I really want to win the Championship this season. And if we can get a win today, then we are champions, because Stoke will be too far behind. This is the team I'm going with. Janssen is injured, but other than that, it's my first choice team, I believe. Raya, Ayling, Callas, Cooper, Douglas, Phillips, Saeed, Click, who's been fantastic, Hernandez, Alioski and Bamford. In fact, my 2 central midfielders have been phenomenal. Saeed 7.51 average rating, Click 7.45. Next season, we're going to have some money to spend. The board have already told me that I have 33.7 million to spend in the summer, and we're actually almost at half the wage budget, so I could change things up. I could go up to 47 if I wanted to, but then obviously I'd have no money left to spend. So it's probably gonna I've lost, how much was it? 33. I can't get there anymore for some reason. 32, we'll go for that. We're gonna have some money to spend, not masses for the Premier League, but I might be selling some players. I will be selling some players. In fact, I've already sold a player. This chap, Boy, who is a Moroccan defensive midfielder and centre-back, who hasn't really played for us this season. I've already sold him, not for very much money at all, but I just don't need him. It's all about clearing out the excess players we won't need in the Premier League. Positions I want to improve upon. I think what I need to do is I need to bring in a top quality striker. Bamford's good, but I think he'll be back up next season. If I can bring in a really good Premier League standard striker, then that will really help us next year to try and survive. I think I'll try and get an inside forward here. Pablo Hernandez, he's 33 years old. He actually wants a new contract, but I don't really see the point in giving him a new contract when he's already got 2 years left. So we get a really good inside forward. That midfield's perfect. I might bring in a better player instead of Phillips, but he has been good. And he is developing into that role really well. He's a good all-rounder, as you can see there. Right back, I don't know. Luke Ayling's good. I mean, I could improve the team completely, but I want to keep some loyalty with the players that perform well. Maybe centre-back I could improve upon. Bring in a good centre-back, perhaps to play alongside Janssen. But maybe keep Ayling and Douglas as the wing-backs. Obviously, I won't have tons of money to spend. I'm just thinking ahead. And maybe you guys can suggest some players that you think I should sign, that you know you've been able to sign perhaps after getting promoted from the Championship in the first season on FM18. That's done a good job for you. Maybe a bargain that you know about. Remember, this is an updated database, as certain players they'll be at the teams they are at in real life, of course. Alioski, I think he's a great left winger. I don't think I need to worry about left wing. And Jack Harrison, perhaps we could get in on loan again from Man City to be the second choice left winger in the Premier League next year. We'll see. It's all open for debate at the moment. But let's get on with this match against Middlesbrough today. Before we get on with this match against Middlesbrough then, just show you the recent results. So since the last episode where we lost against Man City in the FA Cup 6th round, we've had some comfortable wins and a draw. We beat West Brom 3-1 thanks to goals from Click, an own goal from Chadley and Hernandez penalty. We then beat Bolton Wanderers 4-2 thanks to 2 goals from Roof, who came into this team. Click and Janssen as well. 1-1 draw against Norwich. This confirmed automatic promotion. Jack Harrison with a 73rd minute goal. Thought it was going to be a winner, but they equalised. 4-2 win against Sheffield United. Saiz with 2 goals, another own goal, and Roof with a goal coming off the bench. And then a 3-0 comfortable win against relegation-threatened QPR. 2 goals from Bamford, and Click scored again. 18 goals this season, I think. Quite incredible stuff from him. We beat Middlesbrough earlier on in the season. We know Tony Pulis' style of play. They're going to be solid. They've got some physical players, and we're kind of the opposite, aren't we? Dainty. I've given Phillips, Saiz and Click new contracts. They are essential to our midfield. Obviously, I'm undecided about Phillips being in that threesome next season, but Saiz has gone up to 35 grand a week. Was it 36? 36 grand a week. Click's 25 grand. Phillips has gone from 4.5 to 14 grand a week. But we need to be paying better wages in the Premier League. Quite a few players came to me and said they wanted better money when promotion was confirmed. Hernandez is one of them, but he's 33, so I'm not sure. Alioski signed a new contract as well, I think. He's on 36 grand a week as well. So some big money for some players, but compared to a lot of Premier League players, that's not a huge amount. So, I think it's fair enough. Jordan Hugo is Middlesbrough's danger man up front. Top goal scorer for them this season, on loan from West Ham. They've also got Ashley Fletcher and Randolph, ex-West Ham players. Braithwaite's a good player at Championship level, can cause problems. They've got some good players. Glenn Johnson and Downing, 2 33-year-olds down that left-hand side. Maybe we can try and punish them down that side. I think they've still got a reasonable amount of pace, even though they're getting on a bit. I'm going to go for that. I expect a win to confirm the title. That's what the fans want. That's what you want. If you have enjoyed this series so far, please leave a like. That'd be very much appreciated. I've thoroughly enjoyed managing Leeds, and I'm looking forward to our first Premier League season for the first time in many, 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 many years for Leeds. I sense this could be quite a boring game because of Middlesbrough. It's kicking off outside. There's dogs everywhere. Yeah, Middlesbrough's style of play, I think they're just going to nullify us. We've had 65%. There's literally been 0 shots in this game, and look at this. It's still going. It's still going. No shots for either side. Oh, there's a shot. We've had 2. It literally took until about the 34th minute for there to be any shots in this game. What a boring game. Here come Middlesbrough then. Great tackle by Click. Finds Hernandez. Come on, counter, lads. Take advantage of this. Bamford out wide to Alioski. Alioski finds... No, not good enough, Alioski. Cooper into Callas, and now we have to build from the back. But that's what we like to do. Ayling gives it away, though. Blocked, though. Very good stuff from Saiz getting in the way. Hernandez back to Saiz. Saiz back to Ayling. Into Phillips. Calvin Phillips into Hernandez. Nice play. Overlapping Ayling. Round the back. Crosses in. Bamford. He has to be scoring from there. He hit the crossbar with a header from about 5 yards out. It was a half chance, I think. It was a clear-cut chance. Corner. Hernandez all the way back to Phillips. Hit it, my son. Hit it. He's dawdling. And we've played it all the way back. But, nope. Not a chance. Hernandez. Oh, Bamford. Oh, lashes it over the bar. Couple shots towards the end of this half. Looks like it's going to finish 0-0 the first half. It has done. We've been the better team. Just about. We've certainly had more possession. But Middlesbrough defending stoically. I'm going to say I'm not happy. That's motivated them. We need to... I think we need to go attacking rather than control for this second half. Just a bit more forcefulness to our play rather than just trying to control proceedings. Because we're not really controlling proceedings. Well, we are, but we're not creating much. So we might as well just go for it a bit more. Which doesn't seem to be happening. Still loads of possession for us. Very few shots in this game for either side. We've got half an hour to go. And this is only about the third highlight of the game. Bamford into Hernandez. Overlapping is Ayling once again. By himself, though. He's got 4 players around him. And it's easily knocked off the ball. But Callas heads it. Phillips, slow off the mark. Dawdling. Good block, though, by Callas. Into Click. It's through to Hernandez. Hernandez. Bamford! Oh, it's got in. Off the goalkeeper's back. Randolph with the own goal. Bamford had the shot. It hit the post. How unlucky for Darren Randolph. But I don't care. Click. Great ball through, I must say. I mean, his passing's sometimes a little bit off, but that's a great pass. And Bamford gets lucky there. we get lucky. They brought in Izzy Brown, who Leeds have signed in real life on loan, but they prevented me from signing him on the game because Middlesbrough had already loaned him when I went to look for him. Here's Click. Into Saiz. To Bamford. Back to Click. Saiz, sorry. Click has to do a lot of hard work to hold on to that. Bamford. Douglas does well to overlap. Crosses it in. Headed away. Alioski can't win it. But here's Phillips. Mopping up brilliantly. Alioski. Douglas again. Deep cross. Long way behind everyone, but now Ayling's on the ball. We've got 20 odd minutes. I want to get a second to make it a bit more comfortable. Bamford! Oh, lashes it just wide. I think we're going to have to make some subs. I'm going to bring Click off for Baker. Alioski's he's looking nervous. I'm going to bring on Jack Harrison on the left. Free kick, Hernandez. Whips it in. Callas can't quite get onto it. Hernandez, he's given the ball away. As it stands, we're champions. But with 8 minutes to go, there's still a chance for Middlesbrough to spoil our party. I'd love to... Oh, that's an interesting back pass. I'd just love to confirm us as champions today and not have to worry about the Preston game. Go into that game with no pressure on our shoulders. Baker. Oh, dear. I hate it when it does that, but we're still in possession. Baker through to Saiz. Saiz to Hernandez. Hernandez. Back to Saiz. Through to... Oh, great goal from Baker. He has really scored quite a few nice goals for us this season. That is an absolute bullet from the man on loan from Chelsea. What a goal. And that should confirm us as champions, surely. What a goal. That is a fantastic strike. We've got one more sub to make. And I'm going to bring... Bamford's not played well. I'm going to bring on Roof for the last few minutes. But we are going up to the Premier League as the champions of the championship. Saiz, through to Roof. Can we finish with a flourish? Hernandez, Roof, through to Harrison. Tipped round the post by Randolph. Desperately trying to keep their playoff dreams alive, but they've only got 4 minutes to get back into this. And the time is whistling away. 10 seconds. This is a glorious moment for us. Douglas, great tackle to be fair there. And they're still battling hard in the last few seconds. But we have gone up as champions. There we go. There I am in my black tracksuit, clapping away. Oh, I need Translator Puffin to celebrate. Translator Puffin, he's here to celebrate our title victory. An important part of the team, of course. I don't actually know, because I put my language down as Spanish. Where's my manager profile? I have no idea where I have to go. There we go, profile. So I'm Argentinian born. Where's my languages? Where can I see my languages? Can I see my languages anywhere? Ah, here it is. I'm blind. So Spanish fluent. I didn't put English down. So I've actually got to a good level. Thanks to Translator Puffin, he has helped me learn English. I know I don't need him for translating anymore, but he's my friend. I'm going to keep on hold of him. He's our mascot for the series, and he's going to guide us through the Premier League, I'm sure. Keep us up next season. It's the last day of the championship season then, and I've just realised I believe we have the chance of breaking Reading's championship points record of 106 points. If we win today, we'll finish on 107, which would be quite a nice thing to achieve, wouldn't it? Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea and Bristol City have already qualified for the playoffs, by the way, going into this. Bolton have already been relegated, you can't see that, but QPR and Derby just about both have the opportunity to get out of it at the expense of Rotherham, possibly. Well, two of those three teams are going to go down anyway, but I don't really care about that. Some of you might be interested, though. So yes, Preston, if they win and Aston Villa lose and Blackburn draw or lose, then they'll be in the playoffs. So they have a massive opportunity. We don't have anything to play for, apart from the fact we can beat a championship record, but I don't think the players on the game will be thinking about that. In real life, I think they would. They'd love to beat it, wouldn't they? Janssen's back, so he's going to come in for Cooper. Callas will go to the left centre-back position. Baker, by the way, that goal managed to win him Goal of the Month award, which is a nice little achievement for him, isn't it? Yorkshire versus Lancashire, last day of the season. It's the last time we'll be in the championship. Let's celebrate with a win and get that points record. That would be very nice. Preston on the attack early on in this game. Are they going to get a goal straight away? Wow, almost. Raya with a good save, tipping it round the post. That's a clear-cut chance within 20 seconds of Preston. Easily carved us open. That's not good, is it? In front of the Leeds fans. That's crossed in. Preston looking dangerous still. Into the path of Davies, but that's the end of that highlight. Raya knocks it long. I'm not sure why we knock it long, because I don't tell my... I've always told my goalkeeper to pass it short, but we still hit it long anyway. Hernandez, back to Phillips. Phillips into the path of Click, blocked. Not a great pass from him, and oh dear, that's just the old pump over the top. Great tackle though by Callas. He's been good on loan from Chelsea. Phillips to Click. Now we can build again into Alioski, the Macedonian. Down the left, skips in field, finds Click. Click's still on the ball somehow, but he's lost it now, and it's knocked long again for their striker, who this time hits the crossbar. They've had 2 clear-cut chances. They keep getting over that. I'm going to drop the defence a bit deeper because that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Oh no, Sai's injury on the last day of the season. Hopefully it just be for the pre-season period and he'll be back in time for the new season. I hope it's not a bad one. Lewis Baker's going to come on because my team is built around him. He's so good. But we're going to be without him for the rest of today. Anyway, Douglas into Phillips, who's up there in an attacking position. That's cleared. Oh, chance. Bamford. Couldn't miss. 1-0. Patrick Bamford with, I believe, his 29th goal of the season. Can he get to 50? 50? Can he get to 30? I'd be impressed if he can get to 50. Not so impressive if he can get to 30, but still quite an achievement. We pick up so many yellow cards. Douglas' 7th yellow card of the season as they equalise through Alan Brown right at the end of the first half. I think Ayling's he got 15 yellow cards. He was suspended for 3 games because he got 15 yellow cards. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm assertively going to say we can still win this. I don't think I need to change anything tactically. We've done okay. They've actually created more chances. We've not actually done that well, to be honest. Looking at we've kept possession as usual, but creating chances has been poor today. Here's Phillips. Phillips back to Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, that's well worked, and Click gets another goal. And it's just what a player this guy has been for us. The Mazzala role is one of my favourite roles on FM18. I've had a lot of joy with it, and once again, it's been fruitful here. I mean, that wasn't really a Mazzala type thing, but he's sitting on the edge of the box because of his midfield role. Corner now, Hernandez to the edge of the box for Phillips, who hits it. It's deflected in. I think it's his goal as well. It's deflected off a defender, but it counts as his goal. He's hit it beautifully. I know it's a massive deflection that enabled him to claim the goal, but still, I like it when players hit it from the edge of the box from a corner. The keeper probably would have saved it if it wasn't for the defender, though. 3-1. This has been relatively comfortable then, this second half. Going to bring Berardi on for Douglas, who's on the yellow card. Berardi was an important player for the first few games of the season. Since then, he's been a bit part player coming off the bench, playing in cup games, filling in at centre-back when required, or full-back when required. Turned him into quite a versatile defender, really. Alioski heads it on, can't find Click. But he's always intercepted Bamford. Oh, somehow it didn't go in. He lashed it with all his might, but unfortunately it's crashed against the crossbar. One more sub to go. Who's going to be the last sub of the season? I think Harrison deserves to come on, to be honest. I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to bring him on for... Oh, Hernandez has got 2 assists. Let's see if Hernandez can get a hat-trick of assists today. Alioski's going to come off. Hasn't played very well in the last few games of the season, but Alioski has been a good player for us overall this year. Raya blasts it long, looking for Baker, who heads it on. Baker wins it. Hernandez now. Hernandez back to the centre-backs. And now we can build from the back. That's an interesting ball. That's not a short pass. But Bamford, almost gets a 4th goal for us today. The players do tend to ignore my short passing instructions quite a lot, if I'm honest. Here's Ayling, back to Phillips. Good ball over to Callas. Into Berardi. This is nice play. Harrison, we're spreading the play. Now we're cutting in field. Baker, Hernandez. Hernandez to Ayling. Ayling, pursued by a couple players, and I'm not sure why this is a highlight, to be honest. Unless Preston are going to get a goal on the counter, maybe. People keep phoning me and interrupting me with my videos today. Here's, as you may have been able to tell, I've recorded a couple videos today. 3 videos, maybe 4 videos of the Leeds. As great save by Raya. been wearing the same t-shirt. That's the clue. When I've got the same t-shirt for a few episodes in a row, you know I've been recording it on the same day. Bit of a recording session. This is an opportunity for Preston to get another goal back. Crossed in. Uh-oh. Good defending. It's actually offside in the end. As it stands, we're going to break Reading's points record, which is a fitting way to end this season because we really have been fabulous. Here's Baker to Hernandez. Can we finish with a flourish by getting a fourth goal? Hernandez, oh, it was a nice idea. Ayling didn't quite read it, but he might win it back. No, what a dreadful ball. Bamford should have taken advantage of that. Click with a 9.0 performance today. Once again, superb. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds until this famous season ends for Leeds United. The final whistle is about to be blown. There we go. 107 points. Champions. Stupendous stuff. Well done, guys. Really quite incredible stuff. And that's how the league table finishes. Derby, QPR and Bolton go down in the end. Then Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea, Bristol City and Blackburn into the playoffs, with Leeds and Stoke getting promoted to the Premier League automatically. You'll find out who wins the playoffs in the next episode, which will be the start of our Premier League season. So he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. It doesn't matter. He's just going to be injured on holiday. He can sit on the beach with his foot injury. What is it? Ankle injury. Twisted ankle. Doesn't really matter. He'll just be laying around eating ice cream and drinking whatever Samu Saiz likes, Ribena or something like that. There's confirmation of the record, guys. We've also broken the record for the number of goals scored in the season. 101 goals. Quite remarkable. The awards are in. Saiz has picked up Player of the Season, pipping Click to the post by 2%. It's quite rare to see it that close between first and second. But that's how good they both were this season. Liam Cooper third, because he scored 5 goals from centre-back, basically, I think, and that boosted his rating, weirdly. Goal of the season, Lewis Baker versus Ipswich. Let's have a look at this goal then, that one goal of the season. It's when I was playing this bizarre formation as well, which obviously lost us 2 games in a row. But let's have a look then. Baker to Forshaw to Dallas. I remember this. Great strike. He scored a couple crackers this season. Signing of the season is the goalkeeper, Raya. I suppose that's because I didn't really make any signings. A young player of the season, Bamford, at the age of 24. He's not the young player of the season at the age of 24. That's just stupid. Top goal scorer, Bamford with 29 goals. So he's got the highest average rating. Hernandez got the most assists. Phillips with the best pass completion. Click with the most man of the match awards. Ayling picked up 16 yellow cards. Quite crazy. That's the season review. 33,350 was our average attendance. 88% full. I think that's better than Leeds' attendances in recent years. Hopefully it'll be full next year in the Premier League. It should be. No reason not to be. Just a few confirmation of stats there, as you can see. We got the 3 players with the most assists. Hernandez 15, Alioski 13, Saiz 13. Top 2 average rating players. Bamford, top goal scorer. Raya, combination of Blackburn and Leeds, of course, with the most clean sheets, and we even got the most yellow carded player as well. I don't think the player awards will be out until the end of the playoffs, but just look at that, 101 goals. We didn't have the best defence, but it didn't really matter because we just scored so many goals. It's pretty ridiculous. Let's just have a look at some of the player statistics then. Saiz made the most appearances, put in a lot of effort this year, 45 starts. Click got 44 starts, as did Ayling and Phillips. They were integral parts of the team. Bamford, 29 goals. Click, 19 goals. Saiz, Hernandez and Baker, who mainly came off the bench, got 10 goals. He did pretty well for us, didn't he? I don't know if I can sign him permanently next year. All his attributes are going down. I've enjoyed his performances when I've played him. Assists-wise, Hernandez with 16. Alioski, Saiz and Bamford all got 13 each. Click and Dallas got 8 each. Baker 6, as you can see there as well. Top average rating was Saiz. Click second. What are those two? Brilliant performances from midfield. Callas coming in January, getting the 3rd highest average rating. Bamford 4th, alongside Cooper. Baker up there as well. It was hard for him to compete really, because we had Saiz and Click performing so brilliantly. I couldn't really drop those two for Baker. But we'll end it there, guys. Thank you for watching this season. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that like button. If you haven't got round to before subscribing, then please hit that subscribe button as well. But until next time, enjoy FM18, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you for the start of our Premier League campaign.